Hello everyone, how's it going? In this video, we're going to go over what is happening with Alibaba this morning. There was the news that came out earlier in the day. We'll cover that. Then we'll go over Deep Route AI, which is the company surrounding that news. We'll also look into the tests that they're doing in China. Some interesting facts about the company. And lastly, we'll look into Baba's other projects that they're doing in a similar domain. So let's get started. Alibaba leads $300 million investment into this Chinese autonomous driving company called Deep Route AI. This news came out just this morning, a few hours ago. And let's try to understand what this Deep Route AI does. And this $300 million investment is not the first time Deep Route AI is raising funds in the market. Alibaba just joined the bandwagon. The company itself is about 2 years old. Now, let's try to understand what this Deep Route AI company does. This is a level 4 self-driving vehicle, which basically can run by its own in a geofencing location as far as the litigations with regards to the government is allowed in that area. So as long as the geofencing is located, this car can run in that area by its own. They do have people sitting in the car, which is as per the requirement by the government. I mean, these cars cannot operate without a human supervision on site. They also show how this company is using ride-sharing compatibility where people can call these robo-taxis in China. And this is not just demo or trial. This is actually running in China where people can call these robo-taxis and use these services from one point to the other point. Now, there are certain areas that you can work with these, and that's where these companies or these cars are operating right now. Now, let's try to understand what are the tests that they're doing. This company has been running for the past 2 years. So they are now operational in Wuhan and in Shenzhen. In Wuhan, they have about 26 vehicles that are powered by the Deep Route AI. They're working with this company called Dongfeng Motors, which is providing them the vehicles, and Deep Route AI is providing the technology for them. They are also operational in the Shenzhen roads for their robo-taxi services. They have about 20 robo-taxis in that area with 100 pickup and drop-off points between which people can use. But this is not the only company. There are other companies who are also doing a similar aspect. More importantly, Baidu. And Baidu has their Apollo Go robo-taxi services, which has about 200 pickup and drop-off points. But Baidu is a much older company and much bigger in that aspect. In fact, the founders of the company, Deep Route AI, I think 3 co-founders came from Baidu, and they all worked in the autonomous self-driving system of Baidu. Now, the interesting aspect about the company, the CEO or the founder of Deep Route AI, Zhu Guang, this is not his first company. He also started this company called Roadstar earlier, and then that was liquidated back in 2019 or 2020, March of 2020, I believe. And he was actually fired or kicked out from the company on corruption charges. There were some issues regarding fundraising where he started to take kickbacks from that fundraising into the company's account. And that was based on some other government corruption charges. The CEO was fired. And then he came back and then started the company Deep Route, which he's now running. So found it interesting, just want to share with you. Now, this is Alibaba's other projects in the similar domain. So Deep Route, we saw how they invested into Deep Route recently. They also invested in another company called AutoX, which does very similar. This shows how these companies, or especially Alibaba, they are trying to get into the self-driving space. Alibaba also holds a significant stake in the Xpeng Motors, which is the electric vehicle company out in China. So I just wanted to share this information with you. With that, take care, stay safe, bye-bye.